And we're getting in these visuals from Bamyan province in Afghanistan, wherein people wanted to celebrate the martyrdom of national hero Ahmad Shah Massoud, but Taliban opened fire at them. Those are the visuals that we are talking about as we've picked them up from social media. They are doing the rounds on social media, wherein Taliban can be seen opening fire at the Afghans in Bamyan. Now, what we are being told that these are citizens in Bamyan who wanted to merely celebrate the martyrdom of national hero Ahmad Shah Massoud. Let me go across to Captain Alok Bansal joining us on the phone line. Good afternoon to you, Captain Bansal. We have been putting out these visuals that very well explain the violence that is being unleashed by the Taliban on the streets of Afghanistan. These are visuals from Bamyan province, sir, wherein the citizens there were merely celebrating the martyrdom of Ahmad Shah Massoud. He's known as the Lion of Panjshir, and his heroic tales are of course extremely famous, but Taliban are suppressing their voice too, opening fire at them, just what they've been doing in Kabul and elsewhere.
This we need to understand that Bamyan is actually a very significant province because it is dominated by Hazaras. Ethnic Hazaras are by and large Shias, and they have not been represented in the government at all. The Hazaras are extremely upset with the Taliban, but at this moment are circumspect, and they are celebrating Ahmad Shah Massoud's thing because he was a Tajik leader, but who withstood the Taliban atrocities. So this actually is showing that there are discontentment with the Taliban rule all over Afghanistan, and if the resistance in Panjshir survives for some more time, you will see all these disparate elements joining up with them to give a tough fight to Taliban, and that's one of the reasons why Pakistan is so insistent on wiping this last vestiges of resistance as soon as possible, and that's why DGISI is camping in Kabul, and Pakistan's Air Force and other direct military equipment is being put to use by the Taliban in trying to capture Panjshir.
Captain Bansal, stay on with us. Let's quickly play out those visuals that we are picking up. What we're being told, if we go by these visuals very carefully, this is the Bamyan province, wherein these people were celebrating Ahmad Shah Massoud as a national hero, his martyrdom, and the Taliban resisted and opened fire at them. Take a look.
اینجا همه مردم تجمع آورده فقط به خاطر اینکه برای سالگیری عمر سعید. اما مردم اینجا آمدن نوزول سایخان است که تظاهرات به خشونت کشیده شد، فای شد سر مردم. کلی مردم اینجا منتظر است که باش چی میشه. اینجا همه مردم تجمع آورده فقط به خاطر اینکه برای سالگیری عمر سعید. اما مردم اینجا آمدن نوزول سایخان است.
Captain Bansal is with us on this broadcast. Captain Bansal, you were of course explaining to us what possibly could have led this development to take place. But Captain Bansal, it also appears more and more it's becoming extremely clear that the Taliban is looking at, completely cutting off Saleh and Ahmad Massoud and their supporters, because you have Ahmad Massoud's office that has confirmed to Republic that he is very much in the country, but Taliban along with Pakistan are looking to kill him. They are looking at killing him, they are targeting him, and they're looking for him. So they want that he is stopped at any cost from carrying forward his father's anti-Taliban legacy. That's what the issue is here.
I have no doubts that Taliban and more so ISI wants Amrullah Saleh, who is legitimately the president of Afghanistan after Ashraf Ghani's departure, as well as Ahmad Massoud, the son of Ahmad Shah Massoud, eliminated, because these two leaders have the capacity to draw in international aid as well as draw in disparate elements in Afghanistan to rally around them. And that's why they are extremely scared. And this sort of support for them emanating from Bamyan, which is quite far off from Panjshir and is dominated by ethnic Hazaras, unlike Tajiks who dominate Panjshir, shows that support for Ahmad Massoud and Amrullah Saleh transcends ethnic barriers, and almost all ethnic minorities support them. And that is why it is all the more important for international community to support this resistance so that all the disparate elements which do not want to be governed by Taliban come under one umbrella and are in a position to resist Taliban's obscurantist, puritanical ideology, which actually enslaves sectarian and religious minorities and denies women their right share in governance.
Thank you, Captain Bansal, for sharing that perspective with us. Also joining us on the broadcast is Wing Commander Praful Bakshi. Wing Commander Bakshi, Captain Bansal tells us that this province, the Bamyan province, is far away from Panjshir, which goes on to explain essentially that the call that has been given by Ahmad Massoud of a national uprising of how people must not at any cost tolerate what the Taliban is up to is working out, and that's perhaps what the Taliban is fearing at this point in time.
Absolutely correct. Captain Bansal is brought out is absolutely relevant because support for Massoud is far in far-flung areas, especially Bamyan area, where they had destroyed the Buddha's big statue. There was a lot of upheaval on that, differences also on that issue. But whatever the case may be, Taliban is losing support, especially among the Hazaras and other communities, Tajiks and other minorities also, which are being oppressed. So that shows that in case they get a proper support from the countries who support this and who are against this, they succeed.
Wing Commander Bakshi, we're having some audio trouble with that line that we've connected with you. We'll come back to you in just a bit. But what we're getting to know at this point in time is, first up, Ahmad Shah Massoud's office has confirmed to Republic that he is very much in Afghanistan. He will be fighting the Taliban till the very end of this battle, and the Taliban are looking at targeting him particularly. On the other side, Taliban once again doing what it's known for best, opening fire at innocent Afghan civilians, this in Bamyan province in Afghanistan.